You know, I was doing pretty good today. Got up and was in a pretty good mood and all this stuff. And my wife uh, goes down there and she gets her a little bit check wise. So she only got like $20, uh, but she went down there just now and they got this little old thing out. They never uses change for nothing. They take little pennies and people puts all their little change or whatever it is in there. My wife's like, "Well, I need a dollar, needed an extra dollar for something," and I guess it's to buy her a snack or whatever. But you know, she said, well, "They got a hold. They jumped on me." I said, "Hang on just a minute. Hang on just a minute." Yeah. Well, We're gonna have to stop doing. I know it's tempting, but I could grab one of them people, there that's over that, and tell them, say, look, put that crap in that drawer, and in that way, it's not enticing for somebody just to reach in there, because it could be anybody. A kid could walk by there and want to stick their hand in there or something. I mean, it's tempting. It's sitting there and nobody's using it or anything else, and it's not like you went in there and reached in the drawer and just opened it up. You couldn't do that without a damn key. So all that loose change and all that, I know people puts it in there and does all that, but it's stupid. There's no rhyme or reason that should be there. I could get it if it was a penny jar, like a penny thing, and you said, okay, if you need a couple pennies or something, okay. But them putting dollars and quarters, that's going to entice anybody. Lord, it's like it's been probably many people do it. It's just that they usually got their head stuck around the corner or looking at somebody. And see, like I said, a lot of them people in there, if they get a new one or two new ones, they probably thought you stealing some. So that's probably what it was. But I'm on a video now. I was gonna make a video, but well, it's all right. Don't worry about it. I It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's their fault for them putting that out there. They wasn't gonna do nothing with it, so hell, wasn't no big deal. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got you. I got you back. All right. Love you, sweet. Don't cry. Just don't worry about it. Okay. I got you. Just cheer up. All right, baby. Love you. Bye. Lord have mercy. But anyway, like I was telling her, that damn pig down there, they got all this stuff down there, and she went in there, and they've got a little. It's a little old green cup, not like a little. It's not even a jar, but it's like a little old green cup like thing, and a lot of times it sits there, and like there'll be a couple of pennies or dimes or whatever. Well, So one day, I don't know when they started that. It could have been years ago. But I'm not trying to get rounded up or PO'd, but I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired of them nosing around there. I mean, like I told her on the phone, anybody could have stuck their hand in there, a kid or anything, wanted to take that change home. They don't use it. They don't put it in their drawer. They could put that in their drawer instead of having it out there. Lord, if somebody needs an extra penny or two, they can take it out of the drawer. If they want to help them out and be nice or something or dime, if they want to be so nice, if somebody don't have the change or whatever. I've even seen them stick quarters in there and dollar bills. I've done it before. It ain't stealing if it's sitting in there. They use it for tax and stuff. So hell, she was gonna get her I think she's gonna get her a snack. She realized she didn't have the extra dollars. She just looked in that jar like she's always done before. But I told her, like on the phone, I said they probably saw you do it, and probably I said some of the new ones probably thought you stealing something, but it's just out there. It's out there sitting there right at the deli where you go get you a plate lunch. It's out there like a sore thumb. I don't blame her. I mean, my gosh, it ain't like they gonna miss anything. Ain't that's like I told her over the phone. It ain't like she took and went back there and got a key and opened up a drawer or something. This was out right out in front of everybody. Anybody could have reached their hand in that little bitty green thing and pulled out all that change. I usually they wasn't much in it most time, but last time or two that I've noticed, people's been throwing their dollar bills and shit in there and all this stuff. Well, what for? They don't need it. It's not like it's somebody getting a what do you call it? It ain't like it's going to a good cause. It's just if somebody's buying, say if he's buying chips or dip or something or uh, drinks or whatever it is, and it's like I said, they could take that shit out of their drawer. They could just you say, okay, don't worry about it. I'll just take one of these. Uh, I'll just take it and uh, take it out of the drawer or something, you know, and throw it in wherever they need to throw that dime or quarter or whatever it is if they will be that generous. But that's stupid, you know. I mean, I could hand them, I could say, hey, this one customer didn't have, this dollar or whatever, and I could just give Gene Wade down there a dollar or whatever it is. But yeah, they ain't nothing but a bunch of crappy people down there. But anyway, no, I was also going to say, my computer's updated. The protection software is updated now, so it's even doing better. It's quicker. I think that's what was wrong the other times I tried to make a video. It was trying, and I don't know. It just came up, and I agreed to update it, but no. And up so far, we still don't have anything for a unicorn bestie thing. Sometimes we get on our Hangout. Sometimes we get on, on our Twitter, and I'll check it a little bit. But if there's anybody out near Decatur or anything around Decatur, Tennessee, and you're in the 423 area code, uh, you know, you happen to be out here in this area, I won't put too much out here because I don't want Twitter to get mad at me. But anyway, we got our stuff. So if there's somebody on YouTube that's in their 20s and 30s, a female that's looking for a bestie, a unicorn bestie thing, if that's your deal, your thing that you're just looking for or whatever. And as I've said before, as long as kids are good, I'd be all right with it. Me and my wife would. She's out right now, and she was doing an errand a while ago. That's why he was on the phone. So. But anyway, um, I generally uh, just get on my computer and look up some music or whatever and do that, But I don't get out here, and me and my wife, we don't play games on here. I don't know how that even goes on a YouTube thing or nothing. All I know how to do is a video. Um, but yeah, I shaved some this morning, and uh, we didn't do anything on Valentine's Day, but I've got an appointment to come up. I've got um, got to go to the dentist on March the 3rd, and tomorrow. I've got me and my wife's going to go out, and it's supposed to rain and thunderstorm tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to. I've got $1 here for Setra, so and quarters and stuff. So I'm gonna have that ready for tomorrow. So we'll be out in town. So if anybody knows where the pig's at, Piggly Wiggly in Decatur, and you're a female and you think you want a unicorn bestie, me and my wife just looking for somebody that don't have much going on, that don't have no girlfriends, boyfriends, exes hanging around, or anything like that. Me and my wife ain't into um, married couples and all this junk. My wife and I have, been at the house and talked before, and it's kind of funny, but she laughs about it too. She said, "Well, these videos and this stuff must be working, Derek, because there ain't many people out here bothering me coming out their doors and stuff." But I said, "Yeah, well, everybody that offers something, it's something so small and so just not what we're up for, not looking for it. I understand most people would probably want it, and they probably would be all right with it. But with our situation, and I know how she gets attached to, and I get attached to somebody pretty easy, especially if it's a female. But we was just looking for one that we could, I was just looking for something out here, maybe that had some place, or even if they didn't, we could go to, and we could figure stuff out. Maybe get all three of us lined up on an apartment thing. Maybe they'd have some, some family or something. Fella could work some stuff out. I know this is an unusual offer, but this is what we're looking for. And my wife and I have, maybe not like I told her, it's maybe we're not the most deserving, but I hate to think that me and her are just going to be having to sit here and not get out, not get to do anything fun, and spend our life with somebody that likes our music, likes our likes our stuff, from our, she collects reborn dolls. She likes art. She does, like stuff like that. We like basically the same stuff. She likes her LMN channel sometimes, or movie channel. We like baseball. We like darts, and playing, shooting basketball, and going to the park or going to the fair. There's not a lot to do out here in Decatur, Tennessee. Anybody that's been out here, even if you've not, it's not much. We probably get out about a total of 30 something times in a year. So she gets out a little more than I do, because she can kind of walk out here. she gets around this driveway a little bit better than I do, and I'm afraid I'll tear my shoes up. So usually that's why she's out and I'm not. But anyway, the offer's still on. We've got a 10-karat gold ring that we bought that we got special, and we got some other stuff that we put up. We're going to try to keep this out for at least another couple of years up till, I turned 40. Right now I'm 37, so I'll be 38 June 6th. So y'all got till June 6th of 2024. So that's plenty of time. And if I ain't found anybody by then and stuff, I'm thinking about just giving it up. But I'm hoping we don't have to do that. I'm hoping somebody out here. I've told her before. I said somebody that's maybe homeless or maybe like us. Maybe they're handicapped too. But maybe they're like us where they can get out and maneuver around, and they're not so bad. They're not too hard to get along with. There's not a lot of drama to talk about as far as all that stuff. No drug past, no nothing. So, the easier they make it on me, the easier it'll be on my wife. I mean, they tend to, a lot of times when somebody comes out here, they tend to give my wife this impression that they're going to do this or do that. And I was telling her, earlier when she was taking her shower, I went in there and talked to her a little bit like usual. But I told her, I said, I said, the reason they treat you different from me is because I'm a guy, and most of these people don't think guys are smart. And not to say that women ain't smart either, but at the same time, like I told her, a lot of the stuff that I know is not based on me personally being around it and experiencing it, but more of just putting myself, regardless of being in another person's shoes, being able to tell you the things you need to know. And if that makes you upset and that makes you mad, then I certainly can't help you, neither can my wife. But, we can't argue with people at the end of the day. And at the same time, it's just tough. But, life you don't always get what you want. But hey, it's out there. People's got people that gets on here. I see people view these things. They don't get a million views, but as I said, it only takes one person. All they got to do is watch one of these videos. We've got many videos. I don't usually go through them, so I don't know what ones are what half the time. I've got quite a bit. Me and her do. Sometimes she's on here with me, sometimes not. But anyway, just thought I'd update a little bit. I've got an appointment March the 24th also. Got two in March. March 24th at Dr. B's in Athens. So if there's anybody over there that ain't worried about the stuff on the news and politics and what's going on with the virus and stuff, and you're just somebody that says, hey, I'm all for, this offer. Well, we're here to listen. Our numbers are out here. I posted them out here, commented on videos before, so you don't need me giving it out. But for one thing, because I'm gonna share this on Twitter, so at least somebody sees I've done something. I don't get on it much. My wife don't usually get on it much, but we don't normally get taken too seriously. But if you had our shoes on, and the fact that we've had to give up our family stuff because they always want us to do everything they want to do, and they don't want to do anything usually that we want to do. If you had that kind of stuff and happened to you, and you had basically no choice. I mean, me and her make it, regardless. But we had an idea and wanted to throw it out here again and see. Like I said, somebody 20s and 30s, color don't matter, where you came from doesn't matter. Just basically, like I said, someone easy to get along with, someone that we can, uh, be able to, when we don't have something in common, that it's something we can work around and compromise with, and they won't get all bent out of shape. The only thing gets me is, like I said, a lot of people that I've seen like to back talk me and get me in a bind where I have to be, I have to tell them as it is. Uh, you know, Being nice a lot of times these days to most people wouldn't get you very far. But anyway, I just was gonna make a small video, and my wife went out and got me and her something to eat real quick. So I'm fixing to warm it up and eat here in a minute. Got us a little something from McDonald's, a hamburger and some fries. Me and her both. She's fixing to bring it up here in a little bit. So anyway, uh, but if there's just anybody out in Decatur, uh, we'll try to post another uh, paper up sometime and make a bunch of these. And so if somebody takes one down at the pig or something, we'll try to because I know I don't she thought of the idea, and I thought, well, it's a public board, so you know everybody else puts their crap on there. Why can't we? As I said, I don't go around and tell everybody. We don't shove this deal in nobody's face. So again, as far as me working or my wife working, if it was somebody we knew and we could do stuff on the side and get paid maybe a little bit on the side without it being a check or something, we would do it. I'm not going to do stuff that has people up over me or my wife or anything anymore, because it just, they end up getting rid of you and finding a reason to get rid of you, whether it's, we're hurting for money, or another virus come through, or whatever it is. It's a lot of the same things. But hopefully our subscribers are having a good time. I don't know who all they are. I don't know if that's who comments every once in a while on there or not. But anyway, if if we get anything updated or anything, if something must come up different, we may make a video and she may be on the next one. But I was just telling her a while ago, I just thought I'd come out here because it's pig stuff. But yeah, like I said, I told her on the phone, just like I said, I'll just wait till I, see one of them. Well, like I said, they all just put it in their drawer. If they want to take a dime or a quarter out of there and they want to help somebody, well, then they can just, next time that somebody comes through there, they can slip a quarter in there or something. They never know the difference. It's stupid, though. What happened to my wife, it could have happened to me. You never know. Me, I just, but anyway, yeah. But anyway, just hopefully, maybe we can get somewhere. Like I said, our hangout is under my wife's name, but me and her both share it. We have a Gmail, so if you a woman and you don't have much going on, you're like us, you feel like you don't have nobody around, you know, to get after us. Like I said, we would love to get to meet somebody cool and nice and sweet and bubbly, and it could just make them happy and make us happy and make us all happy all at one time. But anyway, I'm fixing to get off here, fixing to eat. But anyway, we'll see you later.